go down to your pound and adopt a dog. I mean, Max, he's absolutely amazing.
You rescued Max?
I did. He came from the Plano pound, and I'll tell you a quick story how I believe God works real quickly. I can't explain this in any other way. So Samantha, my English Springer.
Is that Max right there?
That's Max. He never leaves my side. He sleeps right beside me.
Got a bunch of black lab in him? Or?
He's lab and he's half shepherd. Yeah, he's 110 pounds. Yeah,
wow.
Absolutely.
Big fella.
Yeah, Max is, he's a big boy. And like I said, we do shows sitting right there. And when I give people some tips, of course, he loves me in front of the camera. He's a camera guy, man. But believe it or not, that is an 11-year-old dog who's gotten peptides his whole life, and he only has a little silver on his chin, which is really amazing because most dogs by 7 or 8 or seniors are all silvered out and they're limping. Not that guy. He runs like the wind. He's all muscled up. But I've got to tell you the story about Max. You want to hear? This is so amazing to me, and I still to this day can't explain it other than it must be a God thing. It has to be. So I just lost my Samantha, who's my English Springer Spaniel, and most Springer Spaniels die at 13 and a half. Samantha lived for 17 and a half years.
Wow.
AKC registered because she got peptides her whole life. And so I lost her. It was finally time just to say goodbye. And I'm sitting around my house and I go, man, here I am, a pet health longevity guy, and I don't have a dog. And I think I'm just going to go up to the pound today because I've always had Spaniels and just look around. Okay. So I go up to the Plano and I'm looking around.
How big of a dog was Samantha?
Samantha, English Springer Spaniel.
Yeah, so about how many?
About 45, 50 pounds.
45, 50
Yeah,
pounds.
but man, she was awesome. I take her out to White Rock Lake, and she swam out in the middle of the lake until I give her a command and jump up and down where she see my command to come back in. She was awesome, man. She won a competition, the first competition I put her in for retrieving in the water. Wow. She was just a beautiful, amazing.
So you're heartbroken. You lose your best friend.
Samantha's gone, and I'm sitting there and going, wow. As a single dad, I don't have my child 50-50 at the time. So I'm sitting there going, wow, let me just go look. You know what I mean? Because I work with pets every day, but I didn't have a dog in my life, and something wasn't there. And so I went to the pound, and I'm walking around, and I see Max curled up in the corner, and our eyes meet, and I went, oh my gosh, look at that beautiful boy. But they put him in there with a pit bull. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm a big bully fan. I love pit bulls and American bulldogs and stuff like that. I absolutely love them. But this was a little jealous one. And when I'm up to the window looking at Max, this pit was coming here, but got jealous because I wasn't giving him attention because I'm looking at Max. And it wasn't anything about the pit bull. Like I said, I love the bullies. They're just amazing.
They're awesome,
oh my gosh. And what athletes. But Max and my eyes met. And again, for my spirit, I went, wow, I want to meet that dog. I really do. He's a mutt, which has now become my favorite breed.
Yeah.
And so I started looking around, and I couldn't find anybody to help me. And I said, well, heck, let me go down the hallway. And of course, usually you can find somebody there to get a dog out and show you. I walked down the hallway, couldn't find anybody. Walked down another hallway, I couldn't find anybody. Walked all the way down, couldn't find anybody. Made the corner, was going to come back up to the cage and go up to the front desk. And a couple was walking down the hallway with Max on a leash.
Oh, no.
And I went, oh, that's okay, as long as he has a good home. And I walked by and said, hey, you guys, you got this dog out there. They go, yeah, we did. And I go, are you going to take him home? They went, no, he's too big for us. Do you want him?
Oh, my.
And they handed me the leash. And when I grabbed the leash, I went, yeah, I'd like to talk to this dog. So we went out back. And Max leaned up against me. We started talking. I go, hey, dude, I got a little boy you're going to have to help me with. He was the sweetest thing. And it's something really funny. I walked in. I go, hey, guys, I really want this dog. I'm going to take him. And they said, okay. I said, but I've got to go prepare my home, and I've got to make sure he can travel in the truck. I need to go get a kennel for him, a little cage. And they go, well, but I'll go ahead and pay for him now, and I'll be back. Well, when do you close? And they said, well, we close in 30 minutes. If you leave, you can't pay for him, and somebody else can adopt him. I went, no, you don't understand. I want this dog.
Yeah.
But I can't take him in a new, I don't mean this arrogantly at all, new Lexus, SUV. I've got to make sure that he can travel. And they said, well, sorry, sir. And I thought, okay, well, I'm smarter than your average bear. I said, okay, no problem. I'm going to take my dog, and I'm going to go in the backyard and play with him. Before you close, please let me out. So they came out there 25 minutes later, and they go, sir, we're leaving. I went, great. Where are you going to put my dog? And they said, we're going to put him in this cage. I went, awesome. What time do you open tomorrow? Sunday. They said 8 o'clock. I'll be here at 7:45 knocking on your door. You sure you don't want to take him? I go, I guess you guys have been fooled a lot.
You're
That's
hard
not-
of hearing
yeah,
too,
that's not
maybe?
who I am.
Yeah.
I'll be back. So next day, 7:45, boom, boom, boom. I'm here. Then, oh, you came back. Well, I imprinted Max also on his gums and his teeth. I imprinted him. He caught my scent. I rubbed his gums and his teeth. My scent was all over this dog. So it's called imprinting. So
Oh, go back. How's that work? I've never heard of that.
yeah, it's just called imprinting. So what you do as the master of your dog, you'll make sure he can pick up on all your scent. So all the senses in his gums and stuff like this. It's just a very, very old technique. I would rub his nose so he'd pick up my scent. I'd let him get close to me with his face, and then I would imprint his gums and his teeth. It's called imprinting.
Wow.
So anyway, when they brought him out, I go, here, he comes immediately to my side and leans up against me.
That's so
That
cool.
shows, that he's part of my team. We're a pack, because what people don't understand is that every dog, even little Fluffy out there, has the DNA of a wolf.
Yeah.
So by being a packed animal, you know what I mean? You have to be able to think this way too. So anyway, I took him out, I put him in the truck, he jumped in and he rode perfectly. I was going, oh my gosh, all the drama. And dude, you
Could have taken him last night.
I could have had him last night. Yeah. We went home and he needed a little bit of training. Always train your pets. It's the best investment that you can ever do. And so I took him actually to Man's Best Friend. And Jamie was over there and I left him there. I kept him with me for a month. And then I took him and I dropped him off for 2 weeks. And went back one time to check on his training. And they had a window and they were inside the room training. But there's a door down here. Remember, I imprinted him. So Max is going through his training, but right in the middle of his training, he stopped, sat down, and looked at the door. Now, he picked up on my scent, which I found amazing.
That is, man.
But I said, I'm going to go ahead and back out of here. We've got 2 more days of training. I'll see you on Friday.
Sense of smell in animals. I don't think people don't understand.
300 times more powerful
It's
than
insane, man. When
Yeah.
you see, if I'm a big hunter, outdoorsman, when an animal catches your wind, I mean, from 50 or 100 or 150 yards, it's just incredible.
They are amazing.
It's
All the senses come back.
superhuman. Yeah,
and they'll come back to you. And they talk about Rainbow Bridge. I absolutely believe that. I believe our pets will be able to find us again. But I'm kind of sappy that way.
I hope, man. My best dog I ever had, big Weimaraner, about that size.
Yeah.
I actually used Man's Best Friend for him as well. He got kennel cough there, which was kind of a bummer.
Okay, yeah, we did too.
It is, yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But I hope. I mean, I went through some tough times with that dog. He got me through some just very difficult times.
I call it an unbreakable bond.